Well, I was gone overnight. I had to go to the doctor, and I usually spend the night with a friend of mine because I end up having these really early appointments. But we had a great time, and I was able to do some shopping. I went to the Asian market there. I went to Harbor Freight, and I went to Habitat for Humanity. I'm just thrilled with everything I got. So let's go through that. Asian markets usually have amazing produce, and if you've gone to like San Francisco or something, they will have the whole front of the store with all this great produce at really good prices. Also, Hispanic markets the same. This one did not have as much produce. It didn't have an outdoor area, but the produce it had was great, and I bought a couple things. Got this huge cucumber, $1.29. I was amazed at the price. Usually $1.29 here will get you something about half that size. So I'm excited. I have some dip I'm going to use. I got a nice sleeve of garlic. I don't remember how much it cost, but I was happy to have it. I do have jarred garlic, but there's something about fresh garlic, which is good. And check out this ginger. You know, I'm used to getting ginger, which are like my fingers, little tiny things. This is like wonderful. I do a lot of stir fries or sometimes smoothies, and ginger just adds this really great pop. So I'm thrilled with this. Plus it has little growths on it. So I'm going to try to grow ginger again this year. Every year I have seemed to have a very hard time with it. So I'm going to try it again. I really love stir fries because you can expand them, contract them, use whatever you have in the refrigerator. They're quick, they're healthy. I just really enjoy vegetable stir fries. So one of the vegetable stir fries I would like to master is mushu vegetables. They have mushu pork, but I like just the mushu vegetables. And I know there's a system to make it. I've watched a couple of videos. So I got what seemed to be the best kind of setup for that, and I'm going to get started. One of them is to have these they're like tortillas. What you do is you put the vegetables in the middle, you put plum sauce, you put the vegetables that are seasoned, and then you wrap it up in this. It is so good. So I think you can use flour tortillas, I've heard, but I really wanted to go authentic, so I got the actual shells. Also, hoisin sauce is part of that. Seasoned rice vinegar, part of that, and the plum sauce for putting on that shell before you put the vegetables on. I also purchased vegetarian stir fry sauce. Thought I'd give it a try. And I had once this mushroom soy sauce years ago. It was so good I could never find it, but they had it there, so I picked it up. And a little bit of garlic chili sauce, which is also good for a little bit of heat. I don't know if you can hear the cat meowing in the background, but she just had 2 big bowls of food, so now she's just being petty. I next went to Harbor Freight. I wanted some basic tools. I have some really basic tools, but I need to expand it a little bit more. So I got a couple basic stuff. I got a basic screwdriver set. I really was needing these screwdrivers with the longer screwdriver part. I have some short ones, and they were not cutting the mustard there. I also got a set of pliers. Needed pliers, and I've had to make do with all sorts of ridiculous things. And Harbor Freight is great. You know, they weren't expensive. I think the screwdriver set was 20 bucks, and the other one was 10 bucks, something like that. And you know, maybe they're not for someone who does this all the time, but for the home use, I think it was just fine. I also got face shield for when I'm working outside in the garden. I do have those safety glasses, but when I'm using the weed eater or whatever, I really want my whole face covered. Finally, I went to Habitat for Humanity, which is right next to Harbor Freight. It's kind of like if you've heard of it before, but they sell used stuff, and then they used home goods and tools and stuff like that. Then that money goes towards rehabbing people's houses. So I went into the hardware section. I've been looking for nails, and they had for $2 a jar full of nails the size I wanted. It was funny, they had all sorts of nails. They had coffee cans full of nails, and this was a mayonnaise jar full of nails and stuff like that. And I imagine when people pass away or clearing out the garage, you know, this is how people store stuff, so they sell it as is. So I was thrilled. This is exactly the size I needed. And finally, I was able to go and get what I've been looking for a while. It's an ottoman. I just need a plain ottoman here, and I ended up getting this great ottoman for $5. It was really light. It's not the greatest ottoman on earth, but it's great to put my legs on when I'm knitting or reading or whatever. Eventually, I'm going to get better furniture, maybe a little bit more than $5 here, but I have to do a lot of work here. So in the meanwhile, it's sort of more about comfort than it is beauty. But I was thrilled with this. I was able to lift it myself into the car, out of the car, and it's already here waiting for me to put my feet up in a while. So that's my little haul. I came home today and none of the electricity was working, and I remember that we have a planned power outage, but that's okay. It's sunny outside. I'm going to go sit outside for a while and just enjoy being back home again. I do like to go out and see friends and go places, but there's no place like home. Anyway, hope everything is well with all of you, and we'll be talking again soon. Thank you so much for watching.